everywhere right now. Let's see whether Keen is going to... Oh, yes, of course he is. He presses Ghost and just starts walking around. Pleta not going to be able to find it. So Sponge getting to work on these bubs. Should be able to get some work done there. And Canyon...
Now, he's going to miss the window with the lane swap coming through here to grab him on the back. At least this should be Teddy getting some gold here with Ziggs left alone in a side lane with this lane swap. It's actually pretty smart here for DRX to actually get some additional gold onto Teddy here. Really cool macro play. They will have to give up the Dragon for this, but the Ziggs picking up also the Kevins. 6 Kevins on the Ziggs on a side that has no answer is actually a really big threat, and I don't think he's going to get the satchel range here, but he's getting close, and this is pretty scary.
Oh yeah.
Now after 1330, but I mean this turret lives because of the Ziggs ult, and they actually might turn this into something.
Yeah, they're looking for Keen now, not able to get the stun, and he gets healed by Pays as well. The gold card comes in, Dawning Shadow down as well, and Rascal's not quite able to get it done. Pleta now running for the hills, but Chovy's going to catch up to him. Oh no! Sponge delivered, but the tower is still shooting. This is dangerous, but obviously not dangerous enough, especially when your Nautilus is as tanky as this.
But 2 turrets might go down for this. They bought at the winning plays, and I think they definitely overextended up there. But a mid-turret goes down for Teddy. Again, he has so much money in this game. He has almost 500 gold worth of plates, and Satab is going to get this bottom turret. So actually come in here and try to take this one away. Chovy doesn't have teleport.
Yeah, Canyon now looking for an option here, and he's just going to turn it. Pleta definitely is one of those. Does have a decent shield, but Canyon's going to close the gap. Picks up the kill onto the Pike now, as that's a lot of damage. In goes Sponge, he finds the kick, but Canyon turns it! He's got the shield from the passive, and that's 4-0 now for Gen G. Satab grabs one back though onto Keen as DRX. They're sticking to it, but Lens is so incredibly tanky, and I don't even think Cassante can do enough Cassante things to help this one. Even the Rift Herald gets amongst it as the Emperor's Divide lands onto Teddy. He's a bit of a monster, but not enough. Canyon goes down because he was battling a turret here, and the Sand Soldiers getting very aggressive. Somehow Pleta, he's back here once again. The Dawning Shadow flash was very cute there from Pays, and they take down the turret as well. Pleta gets out with the help of the Blast Cone. Gen G 6-2.
You don't have to look for picks. You don't have to look for burst onto single targets. Just play around your win con. Now they're going to try to desperately take this Dragon, but Tay doesn't have ult. He's not here.
And they are going to pull away. Chovy in the back of the pit now as Sponge just trying to take aggro off. Chovy already taking a lot of damage. The Malignant's Q does come through there as Keen throws out the gold card onto Rascal, who absorbs it. Oh, Dredgeline just barely missing as the Bone Skewer, that's going to land. And another Q, this one going wide from Satab. And Mantra going to be up very, very soon, though, as Teddy's waddling down. And this Drake, this one's going to be important. Soul Point is big as the Mega Inferno Bomb goes down. The Drake is secured by Lens. Supports and taking dragons this week.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
At this point in time. Yes, they have a scaling Ziggs, but the Karma is not going to get better, especially against this center composition. As Gen G, they just pull themselves back. And it's just like the ease of execution advantage for Gen G is also a huge thing, right? Like they can just play front to back, they can play sides, and they can get vision at any moment with the Destiny Gate as, oh dear, Teddy's dead.
Yeah, speaking of Destiny Gate, gold card, chain CC, so easy to pull it off when you have this much control after a group where you had to be ready to slow fight and win and start stacking them up as, oh boy.
Yep, there's a hook. Depth Charge going to come down as well, and there is no Sponge for this fight. I have a feeling that this is just going to be Infernal Soul for Gen G. Of course, knows that, and he is just going to back away. And so Bounty's on the Rift. Baron has been up and available for about 3 minutes time, and I think Gen G, they might even go over there as, all right, Satab's just really dead.
That was a mini game to see who could get the kill. Pays will play now because Satab isn't here, and Teddy, I mean, he's got ult, but even with these 2 items, he just doesn't do enough alone.
All right, how much is it going to take to kill Lehens? Do they even kill Lehens? As the Baron is going down as well. Who's going to die first, Lehens or the Baron? It'll be the Baron, and Lehens then dies immediately afterwards. But I think that his sacrifice will not be in vain.
No, certainly not. I do not think they mind it even slightly.
No, as Canyon is going to get spotted, but just does so much damage to Pleta as Rascal also in trouble. Chovy and his Sand Soldiers are just obliterating this Cassante. I have seen tankier looking Cassantes, I'm not going to lie to you, as now Pays is ganking. This is pretty cathartic for a center, let's be honest. Because you're much more used to just being punched a whole lot of
cool, but the second you lose that one fight, I mean, they just are playing, ping pong with your champions. You don't want to be the ball.
Well, max range hook is going to connect there as Sponge once again going to go down. LeagueofLegends also probably going to go down as he decides that he'll accept the outcome, as Keen is just destroying structures, as TF absolutely loves to do. This inhibitor turret going to go down as well as Chovy looks for the angle. Gold card flies in as Satab just blows up. Cinders fly everywhere, and Gen G, base broken in 2 places. 25 minutes looks to be the timer for this game to be over.
Yeah, I mean, single target damage is insane, as you can see, and there's just so many different ways to lock people down. And as you mentioned, Rascal's not even that tanky, so even he's not going to last.
Chovy flashes in, he finds the Emperor's Divide on 2. More explosions as these Cinders erupt onto the Rift, and Cassante also going to go down. Somehow it's Chovy that gets that kill, and then limps away with 100 health. Then, will they be able to get over there and maybe steal it with a Mega Inferno Bomb? Who knows? Kickback does come on through there as Keen looks to try and get out. It's not going to work, but it's also not going to work for Sponge. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. Chovy also just splitting as these Nexus turrets in trouble. And Satab, that's 1 auto attack from his Sand Soldier.
Chovy voted no. He said the Elder's not going to spawn before I kill the Nexus. He wants to end it while also threatening the Nexus turrets.
Yeah, Bone Skewer going to go wide there as DRX still fishing for any opportunity.
75.
Finally, yeah.
75 seconds on the Elder. Atlas is going to be close.
Well, I mean, the Elder might spawn, but I just don't know whether it's going to get any attention. That's all I'm thinking. As Sponge, oh no, he is going to get snared. Will survive for the moment as LeagueofLegends a brick wall as another kick does come down. It's Pays that's the target. All Out is going to be executed, and Pays just going to flash away. Manages to, in fact, get the kill onto the Cassante, and I think that really does spell how this game is going for DRX, as Chovy is tanking Mega Inferno Bombs and will eventually explode into 1,000 Cinders. The Nexus should do the same thing, though, as Keen, he gets to be in the picture. The Destiny Gate does come through, and now he just gets to stand and play bodyguard as this Nexus will be taken down. Gen G, I mean, I think it was a really good attempt from DRX, but Gen G just too good in the end.
Yeah, I mean, Elder, 24 seconds to go. They won the race.
Oh, no.
But yeah, it was a very, very one-sided affair. The second that third dragon fight went poorly, let's say, for DRX, so they just were not ready to set up for that. They were walking in, well, they didn't have enough vision. Gen G punished them there, and that was the moment where early overextend into this champion that is so good at chasing down and getting kills with her ultimate that if you go in on the Zeri on, say, second or third Drake fight, you think you're going to kill her, and the enemy team gets a triple with Zeri, the game just...
I think you're supposed to pick it up when it comes back to you. Instead, he just sort of like taps it, and it goes away again.
Keen might get it. Yeah, give those to Keen.
Hey, there we go. That's it. At least someone's going to pick it up. As now LeagueofLegends, he's in the Dragon Pit. Chovy's going to come on over as well as he dives on forward. Oh, God, no!
Oh, no! Okay,
it wasn't quite a Zeri moment,
no.
Wolf.
No,
there we go. There's the... I mean, he got assists, but he didn't get any of the kills, so it's fine, right?
Yeah, I'm not ready to certify that one. Really tough to play out from here because, I mean, I can't even say it. It's happening. I'll show you right here. They'll show you.
Well, Satab, that's how you get him out of that. And Canyon is going to close the gap with a safeguard. That actually looked really cute. And a hook is going to come from downtown as Canyon is going to miss the Q. Good knock up there, but Pleta not actually able to find a kill or anything like that in response. It's all just defense here for DRX, and it's offense for Gen G as LeagueofLegends misses the hook. And so maybe they'll survive. Never mind. The Q's going to land from Canyon. He safeguards forward, and he has a blast cone there as well. Q once again. That time it's flashed.
Meanwhile, Rascal is losing up here, unrelated.
It's just, it's bad meeting worse. And I think Rascal might be the target here for LeagueofLegends. Oh, goodness gracious me. Just cut the video as Teddy's going to move forward. And lands Chains of Corruption. Might land a Q there as well, but I don't think they're getting a kill off the back end of this one. Satab moves in. Chovy dives on top of forward and lands Chains of Corruption. Might land a Q there as well, but I don't think they're getting a kill off the back end of this one. Satab moves in. Chovy dives on top of Teddy. And now Pleta's going to join in once again because the respawn timers are pretty short. And Satab able to grab a kill, but does immediately go down. There goes the perfect game, and that's an instant double kill. Here for Teddy also. Keen's got a decent little circle, but there's the triple. Okay.
All right, we got it. The rare reach. I feel like Gen G are just torturing DRX in what has been an extremely demoralizing game. And then they try to demoralize maybe perhaps a little bit too hard here, as it ends up being multiple kills for Chovy, so still pretty worth it here for Gen G, as meanwhile...
Yeah, Rascal may be in a little bit of trouble here. Plate goes down, and so does Rascal. He is trying to Cassante, but that is a kill here. 1-0-2 now for the Zeri. And it hasn't been happy gaming for Pace, right? He's just been sitting down on the bottom side of the map, you know, situation. Still, we'll just have to see whether they can rally and find an opportunity here. It's just looking very, very
The good news is he was able to avoid the Q. The bad news is his turret's going down.
Yeah,
I just
turret
like
can also avoid the Q though, so
true.
That's cool. Just
thought Sponge existed, but I actually want you to look at it a different way, where there is no Vi on the enemy team, and she is a full item down on me at 14.
No, seriously,
45.
look at the items. It's absurd. It's more than a full item.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Canyon is going to get ulted. So Cease and Desist comes down. That is the full chain, and he is just eradicated. And now they might have an advantage here. A lot of damage is down. Pays relatively untouched for the moment, but Satap just finds himself in the blender. That is going to be some bounty gold as Sponge is now trying to flash away Rascal. Oh, he doesn't find it. The reaction time too good there for Pays. And Chovy is going to help shut down the Cassante. Teddy now is underneath the turret, but I just don't know whether that's going to be relative safety. It is. Never you mind.
Tab is able to scare them off with that one. They get out of there, and if he had come a little bit earlier...
Oh, good news.
Okay, yes, bounty gold.
There we go.
Yeah.
Bit of extra money. The Rift Herald diving towards the turret, and they will capitalize on the bounties.
There you go. Teddy still gaining money. Found on that one. That was the good part of that.
If they did manage to get that Q, I guess, from Rascal, then maybe there's an opportunity.
Horus, I think game 1 we had a pretty good early game. Game 2, Canyon said no. And we've been kind of along for the ride ever since, unfortunately, in this one. Canyon maybe in danger?
Oh, yeah, Chains of Corruption are going to land. So once again, a team fight breaks out with a kill under the Lee Sin. And now LeagueofLegends is going to look for Sponge, who has moved into the enemy jungle. Dangerous positioning, but still not in position to punish this time. Really big gold lead, but it hasn't gotten bigger. As Satap, 5-point strike, going to connect onto Chovy there. A little bit of extra damage, but you can see the Sand Soldiers also really scary. They take down the turret. And now DRX, can they go for the re-engage? Oh no, Pleta! He misses the knock-up, and LeagueofLegends, he's there with his own. Pleta's burning down. The cease and desist is going to be ignored entirely. They will not cease, and they definitely did not.
The whole time as well, and Canyon is back. He is here. He has ult and flash, and he wants Teddy.
Oh dear, there is the kick. And the connection, actually, as the Zeri taking a lot of damage. The all out from Rascal, who's now diving after the Zeri, who just turns it. Satap does lock down the kill onto the Azir in the backline. Not entirely sure what happened there as Canyon misses the Q. That would have been a very dead Akali. But instead, they're going to look to the turret. Danger is Pleta. He's at full health, but he's not that dangerous. There, oh my.
Okay,
how much health did he have?
I'll certify
How much health did he have?
It's got to have been like less than 50, right?
That is, he just held up
at 9 kills in this game. So, I mean, there's that. They're going to do Baron here at 21 minutes, and they have complete control.
Or they're just going to kill Cassante. They might do that first and then do that Baron thing, as Canyon is going to follow the Q. Sponge thinks it might be his time, but no, it's Paze's time, as he does throw down the ultimate. Slightly shorter cooldown on this patch, ladies and gentlemen, is now Q going to land once again, this time under Teddy. Pleta, he's out of dashes, and he is now out of health, as Emperor's Divide is just going to be used to complete the ace here for Gen G, who might just be done with this game.
Maybe it is a 4 Azir EOG.
It could just be that.
I don't know. I think I still have to.
Like, he died those 2 times, remember? And the first time they won the team fight, the second time, he just died. So maybe it is. Maybe it's just the Chovy angle. As the Nexus will just be going down here. Cease and Desist does come through once again here for Sponge, but it's just a celebratory press of an R button before this game is done and dusted. I think they are just going to have to wait on their fountain for this one. Double kill for the Zeri. A double kill also for Teddy, and make that a triple. Canyon is going to just say goodnight to the game, I think. He waits a second to see whether Chovy wants